Hello, folks. Welcome to today's football predictions on Betcraft. All right, it's another very beautiful Tuesday morning, and I've come once again with our predictions on this very channel. And today um, we have a lot of games lined up going on across the globe, and we're able to select a few of these games and look into it before bringing them forward for you. Yesterday we didn't have our best of days, seeing that it was very, very, very catastrophic for us. Seeing that a lot of unexpected results, happening yesterday. We saw the likes of Chelsea losing out to Ipswich Town. Which is- one could really ask what's really wrong with Chelsea because we saw them losing out to Fulham, and also now losing out to Ipswich Town, a team that is actually in 18th place, one of the worst teams in the league. You know, it's really, really, unbelievable. And also we saw Bologna, who have been thriving at home in recent times, losing out to Verona at home. We saw them also picking up red card and conceding an own goal at the dying moments of the game. These are some of the things that sometimes do happen in football. That's also the beauty of the game, if you ask me. All right. You know, and Ali also couldn't win from away yesterday. Unbelievable. You know, but we are willing to put that behind us. We didn't do very well that yesterday, but today we hopefully we're going to do very well. And end the year on a high. Today. All right. In a short while, we'll be looking at these matches one after the other, and want to use the opportunity to ask the first or coming across a video for the first time that are yet to subscribe, to take out time to hit the subscription button right now so that you will not be missing out on our games. I will always come up on this very channel on a daily basis. All right, and also note that we'll be winning our games. For recent times, we also won 100% of our predictions there for yesterday, and hopefully today we'll be able to replicate that very fit. All right, all right, looking at our tickets for today, we have two tickets as usual, and it starts with it has three games contained in each of these tickets. And first ticket starts with a match in Wales Premier League. We have Balatan who will be up against Canafon Town. Okay, Balatan also in the last six matches have had two wins, three draws as well as one loss in the last two in the last six games that they had at the same time. And also their away side, Canafon Town, have had two victories, one draw as well as three losses in the last six or seven games that they have so far. Looking at how these teams perform from home and away perspective, you can see playing from home, Balatown have won its five matches in the last 10 games. They've also had two draws as well as three losses. And away side, Canafon Town have had, uh, four wins, four draws, as well as two losses in the last 10 away matches that they have so far. And then looking at on head-to-head basis, you can see that the last time both teams met was a 0-0 draw. As a matter of fact, the last five meetings for both sides have seen draw on each occasion, all five occasions, all right? But the last 10 head-to-head meeting have seen Balatan winning five times out of those 10. So it is either they have a draw or Balatan wins. So in this very encounter, we expect to see the home side either winning or draw in this very encounter. So who win or draw, that's our value for that very game. And that takes us to the next. It is in Egyptian Premier League. We'll have Cleopatra who will be facing Al Masry. Okay, Cleopatra have won three games. They've had two draws and one loss in the last six matches. And Masry have won two, drawn two, and also lost two in the last six games. All right, then looking at how they fared from an away basis, you can see that Cleopatra have won five matches in the last 10 games. They've also had five losses as well. And when we look at Masry, their away side, have won five games from away, and they've also had two draws, and three losses in the last 10 away games that they had so far. And when you look at the losses that they had those losses against the strongest side of the league. So they're losing out to Zamalek and Al Ali on that occasion. But we also saw Cleopatra, losing out in the last home game they had to National Bank of Egypt by 5-0. That tells you about the inconsistent of this consistent form of this very home side. And in this very encounter, we expect their side to either win or draw in number 4.5. That's our values for this very encounter, okay? And the next game that we have for you is in Israel League, where we have Maccabi Bettor coming up against Hopo Hedera, okay? And looking at the recent games for both sides, you can see that home side, Maccabi Bettor, have won just one game. They've also had one draw, and have had four losses in the last six matches. And away side, on the other hand, Hadera have won 2 games, 3 draws, but have also lost one in the last 6 games that they have so far. Looking at how they fared, on home and away perspective, you can see that the home side at Maccabi Pesa have won 2 games. They've also had 3 draws and as well as 5 losses in the last 10 home matches. And Hapoel Hadera, the away side, have won 3. They've also had 4 draws and you know 3 losses. But quite noticeable is the fact that these two teams score a lot of goals and concede as well. And in this very encounter, we'll expect to see, you know, a minimum of 2 goals appearing in this very game. All right, over 1.5. That's all right for that very encounter. All right, that concludes our first ticket for today, and we head to the second ticket, and it starts with a game in Northern Ireland Championship where we have Arts who will be up against Jindela. Okay, Arts in the last 6 have won 2 matches. They've had 1 draw, but have lost 3 games. And we side Jindela, on the other hand, have been able to achieve 5 victories in the last 6 matches. They've also lost 1 game in the last 6 games. All right, looking at how they fared from home and away perspective, you can see that from home, Arts in the last 10 home matches have actually won 3 games. Out of those, they've also had 2 draws, but have lost 5 matches. As a matter of fact, the last 4 away games that they had saw them losing 3 out of those 4 and winning 1. And Dundela, on the other hand, for playing from away, have actually won 6 games in the last 10 away games. They've also had 2 draws and 2 losses in the last 10 away games. As a matter of fact, the last 4 away games that they had, I've seen them winning 3 out of those 4 and also losing 1. Okay, putting all that together. Also noting the fact that on head-to-head basis, Dundela have won the recent head-to-head 3 head-to-head meetings for both sides. Winning from away and winning from home on 2 occasions. So in this very encounter, we expect the away side Dundela to not lose out, and we expect the away side either to win or draw in this very encounter. That's a verdict, okay? And then the next game is in Wales Premier League, where we have TNS coming up against Connacht. All right, and TNS in the last 6 have won 3 games out of those. They've also lost 3, and away side the Connacht have actually been able to manage 4 victories. They've had 1 draw and 1 loss in the last 6 games. All right, looking at how they fared from home and away basis, you can see that TNS have won 8 games in the last 10 home matches and have lost 2, and those 2 losses came in a continental match, in the European match. All right, and when you look at the away side, Connacht in the last 10 away games that they had, I've seen them winning 4. And I've had 3 draws as well as 3 losses in the last 10 away games. On head-to-head basis, TNS won the last head-to-head meetings by 2-1 from away. That was in October. But prior to that, we saw Connacht winning from home by 2-1. All right, but in this very game, putting all that together, we expect a TNS, who have been showing quite bigger dominance against this very side, to achieve a result. It is their home side to win outrightly. That's what we expect in that very encounter. Okay, and the next game that we have is also in Wales Premier League. Will have Pennybones who will be up against Cardiff City, all right? And the Pennybones have actually won 4 matches in the last 6 matches. They've also had 1 draw as well as 1 loss. And away side Cardiff have managed to achieve 2 victories, 1 draw, but have also lost 3 games in the last 6 matches that they have so far. And we look at how they fared on home and away basis. You can see that the home side Pennybones have managed to achieve 7 victories from home. They've also had 2 losses and 1 draw, and away side Cardiff have managed to achieve 4 victories from away, but have lost 6 matches in the last 10 away games that they have so far. Okay, and on head-to-head basis, you can see that last time both met was Cardiff who won from away by 1-0. And Pennybones also won. Prior to that by 3-0 from away. So in this very encounter, we will expect to see the home side Pennybones Town, who have actually won 70% of the home matches, to achieve a result. So it is the home side either to win or draw and under 4.5. That's what we expect in this very one. Okay, and that concludes our predictions for you today on Betcraft. I wish you the very best of luck, and I hope that you will go and also remember to play responsibly. We saw how yesterday when we saw how catastrophic it was. It happens sometimes, right? But on Betcraft here, we win more. All right, today, and hopefully, we're hopeful that we will win today. All right. Tomorrow is another day. We'll be coming up on this channel with the predictions. But until that time, keep winning.